Hi guys, it's reading time. If you want a personal, the email's in the description, okay? Alright. What is going on with the collective today? What do they need to know? Listen, if you want change to happen, you can't just, you have to go all in. Alright? If you're manifesting something, you have to go all in, okay? There's something about laziness here. Not wanting to do the hard work, the heavy lifting, something like that is preventing the wheel to turn for you. I see movement, I see change, but it's just like you're giving like 10% of your capability, all right, to whatever it is. What else? I do see some positive shit coming for you though, but we have to see what this issue is. What's this Knight of Pentacles? Are you being a little lazy with communicating? With how you speak? When you speak? Are you procrastinating on something? Yeah, listen. It's like, if you want change, you gotta go for it. We know that, right? Like, we know that. But I see that there's an issue here. There's an issue with motivation. There's an issue with procrastination and communication, right? Like, are you really communicating to yourself that you really want to change? Like, are your actions matching your desires? Are your actions matching your complaints? Because I feel like you complain a lot too. Like, you're always complaining about your situation, you're complaining about your money, but I don't really see you doing much, right? See you blabbing, complaining, and then when it's time to put effort in, it's like 1%. Okay? And even though you might see it, you might be getting small wins from the 1% you're getting, but eventually that 10 of Swords, that's gonna like crumble. It's gonna come to an end. All right. I don't know what that means for you. That's up to you. This is a collective, not a personal. Sorry. This cheap lipstick is like clunking up on the inside of my lips. Anyway, what's this Wheel of Fortune reverse? The fuck? What's that? Six of Swords? Huh. There's something here about like your complaints. Like I said, you complain a lot. Your complaints, what they're called, but it's like there's an issue with laziness here. Okay, there's an issue with laziness right here. You complain, but yet it's a part of you. You're comfortable in your chaos. You're comfortable in your poverty. You're comfortable in being unhappy, right? So you stay here. There's laziness issues, procrastination issues, which is causing this. With your complaints, are there any plans to change anything? Like, really, that's what I'm feeling. Okay, I'm always broke, I'm always broke. Are you doing anything about it? Or are you just being lazy? Are you struggling with depression? That's something you might want to fix if it's affecting your life like this. Because part of you is okay with being where you are. And you might be like, well, how am I okay if I'm complaining? You're not doing shit about it, so you gotta be okay with it, right? Running your mouth is not helping. Running your mouth and kind of dry begging too. Some of you are dry begging by complaining about your life, whether this is online, publicly, or calling people like, oh girl, I just, my money just low and I'm just not having a good day. Dry begging, you know what I mean? A lot of you are spending all of your energy fucking running your mouth about how unhappy you are about your life, and you're not doing shit. That's why that spread was so confusing, because I'm like, what? And at the bottom, we got the Three of Swords. Wow. Jeez. This is what you want. You want the Ten of Pentacles, but you don't. The Hermit is reversed. See what I'm saying? It's all making sense. You want the Ten of Pentacles. You want the family. You want the house. You want the business. You want the money. But you're not doing shit. And some of what you need to do is look within and be like, well, why the fuck am I so lazy? Why the fuck am I spending my time throwing chips in my mouth and complaining all day? Why am I doing that? Some of you really need to look. You need to look, because I'm telling you, this Ten of Pentacles and the Hermit, they don't, and the Hermit reverse, that does not go together. It does not go together. Pity party energy. Woe is me energy. Woe ye, I'm sad, I'm broke. Someone help me. Get up and help yourself. You're not doing shit except complaining. Look, what's that? Chaotic. This is chaotic energy. These cards are just flying everywhere. Don't get mad at me, all right? I'm just saying. What's this Nine of Cups reversed? See, you can't. Look, the Nine of Cups reversed. That's the opposite of happiness. That's the opposite of fulfillment. That's the opposite of money. But this is what you're doing. Four of Cups. Sitting the fuck still. How do you expect change if you're not going to put forth action? Huh? This is going to be short because it's getting clear cut to the fucking chase. It sure is. Because I sense a lazy bitch. I do. A lazy, depressed, angry, I want handout ass energy is what I'm getting from right here. Nine of Cups reverse with the Four of Cups. Are you, come on. What the fuck? All right, let's continue. What's this Knight of Wands? Also, watch the people you're around. Watch the people you're around too. You're feeding each other this energy. You're feeding each other this energy, just complaining to each other all day about your life. Now, if you're around people and you're expressing how you're unhappy about this, and you guys are coming up with plans, with business plans, with ways to do this, ways to save money, okay, cool. You know, express your grievances a little bit, but even then, don't just focus on it with that group of people. But I feel like you're around people that feel the same way as you. You guys impulse buy, you impulse shop. When you get money, you don't know how to save it. When you get money, you don't invest it. You spend it on weave. You spend it on junk food. This is what I'm getting. Don't get mad at me. So you really want to change, but this is what you're doing. Justice reverse. Nothing. You're not doing anything for this change. You're just sitting, being lazy. Okay? You guys are just going to love me for this one, aren't you? Listen. And yeah, listen, I get depression. I understand depression, but you really need to monitor. Really think. Are you using depression as an excuse to not do shit? Just saying. I know people struggle with it, but really think about it. Because I know people with depression and they still get the fuck up and do something. If you have energy to get up and go do all this shit when you get money, if you got energy to go drink and smoke and complain about your life, then you've got energy to do something productive, dear. You do. Okay? All right. Let's continue. Woo! All right. This started off kind of wonky, but I see why. You're wonky. You're imbalanced. So what the fuck is the energy gonna be? I mean, look, this is gonna be cut short. What is this right here? Look, the Page of Swords. Oh, Daddy, I'll call you back, Dad. Okay, the Page of Swords, reversed. Look at that! You can't make this shit up. You sit around complaining, recklessly, doing nothing with yourself. And then not only are you doing nothing with yourself, when you throw these complaints out there, you're throwing that energy out into the universe. So you keep saying you're broke, you're this, without any action. What do you think is going to come to you? Huh? What do you think is going to come to you? Okay. I guess we'll do some oracle. You know what? I want to do more tarot. And I'm just a messenger. If it doesn't resonate, don't make it apply. All right? Okay. Anything else? King of Swords reverse. Not seeing the truth. Strength in reverse, right? Clarified by the Ace of Wands. You lack strength in hustle. You lack strength in go mode. You're weak when it comes to that. Weak as fuck. The strength also came with this Eight of Wands. That means the strength reversed with this Eight of Wands. You don't get up and do shit. That's just clarifying. You don't get up and do shit. You don't face the truth about yourself. You make complaints. I mean, you make up excuses to sit around and complain. Okay? Don't get mad, right? But I'm seeing a single mother with a ton of kids right now. I've been seeing it the whole time. I've been trying to prevent from saying it. Them is your kids, sis. You laid down and have them. You had them. All right? Yes, I understand the father wasn't shit. This part is very specific. I understand the father wasn't shit, but those are your kids now. And you had them with multiple men from this energy I'm getting. You need to get the fuck up and do something. The food stamps are not going to be here much longer from what it seems like. And if you have them, they're not enough. Stop complaining about your life. That's some really serious energy I'm getting, okay? I've been getting it the whole time. I've been trying not to say nothing. And look, when I said that, Six of Swords at the bottom. All you got to do is get up. I don't know. Stream. At this point, make OnlyFans. Sell pussy. I don't know. I'm not condoning that, but do something. All right. I think I should end this here. Okay, let's get some oracle. That part wasn't for everyone. But let's continue. What's going on? Look, surprise came out. You may be surprised, literally. And what did I just say? If you get up and try something, you may be surprised what comes back to you. Because I feel like you talked yourself into a woe is me, nothing will ever happen energy to the point you believe it. You need to also value yourself, value your time. Watch what you're doing. Watch what you're spending your time on. Watch what you're saying. My God. Get an understanding of what that's doing to you, okay? Look, allure and tree. It says, consider this situation carefully. Tell the tree what you really think. Consider your situation. Tell yourself what you want. Get up and do it. It kind of is speaking for itself, right? I'm out of here. I'm out of here. I hope you guys do better, though. All right? Okay?
Thanks for watching. Have a great day.